Nina Berenato's jewelry might be handmade in Austin right here at Domain Northside, but this brand is a global star.
Yeah, speaking of stars, she's dressed celebs like Angelina Jolie, Beyonce, Lizzo, just to name a few.
Yeah, that's right. But through it all, Nina's still out for so much more than just fame. Yeah, she's creating jewelry, but she's also creating vibes that inspire and empower everyone around her.
Yeah, and she's waiting right inside these doors to tell us all about it.
Well, Nina Berenato, great to see you again.
Great to see you too.
Number one, it feels like way too long since we've been in this space together, right?
I know, too long.
A lot has changed since
has.
I have seen you in the world and in live. I'll tell you one thing that hasn't changed is the moment you step in the doors of this space, it's just the vibe is here. It is so strong and positive and empowering.
Oh.
You're still killing it, I guess.
Thank you. I'm trying. I'm trying.
Well, let's talk a little bit about that. It has been a crazy couple of years.
Yes.
How did the pandemic and this experience that we all went through collectively, how was that for you here?
I mean, of course, initially it's scary. We don't know what to expect. We're really just afraid and fearful that we're gonna have to shut the business down for an unknown period of time. But in the end, it was so strengthening and supportive because all the women of Austin just came out to show their support in a way that I could have never imagined. I mean, I could tell that people were being very intentional, exactly, about where they're shopping.
Yeah.
And people were making sure that they were supporting us and allowing us to continue and thrive throughout that period, which was obviously insanely hard.
Yeah, that's so good to hear
Yeah.
that everybody did have that spirit of wanting to
Yeah,
step up and
they
support
did.
the people that they really feel like needed it most, and those are our local brands.
Exactly.
Even though you are a local brand, but you are a global. There's a word I almost use that I don't think I can say on TV, but it begins with bad and ends with an S. You are doing such great things, and people have been wearing your jewelry. Let's
Yes.
talk a little bit about that exposure first and what that's meant to you and your brand.
So just last year, we were able to outfit Angelina Jolie for her first time coming out in, 8 years.
Oh my gosh.
Really make a splash with the lip cuff, which was a really cool opportunity. But we've been able to also work with so many of Texas's favorite women, Lizzo, Beyonce, Meg Thee Stallion. So every time we get to work with people like that, it's just mind blowing for me.
It is amazing. So what do you think it is about your brand and your style, the aesthetic, and probably a lot more what's behind what you do that attracts people, such global superstars, to your jewelry?
Well, I think it's the same thing that attracts the local women of Austin. It's the boldness, it's how big the pieces are. They're completely different. But also you see celebrities like Beyonce wanting to support local, which is kind of crazy. That's just where we are today. People are caring about letting their local businesses thrive. So it's cool. It's cool to see people like Lizzo still thinking about the little guys like us out here in Austin.
That's a really great way to put that. I
Yeah.
love that. Even though you're not so little anymore, but you will always be our dear Austin friend. What is kind of happening now? So what does the shop look like? What are your main focuses and what's happening?
So I'm coming out with new jewelry all year long, as always. There's always going to be new collections. There will be one probably next month. But last time we spoke, it was over Zoom.
Yes, that's right.
But
No more
I told
squares.
You, yeah, no squares. Are like, I told you about the Forever bracelet.
Yeah, that's right.
We had just launched it, and since then it's just been taking Austin by storm.
Lines out the door,
Lines
down
out
the
the
street.
door. It's been wild.
Yeah.
And we've been listening to what the local community has been asking, what they wanted more than just the bracelets. And the biggest thing they were telling us was, we want charms, we want anklets, we want different variations than what we were offering just with the zapped welded bracelets. So this year we launched Build-A-Bracelet, which is a really cool, unique experience where people can come in and they can just have their wildest bracelet anklet dreams come true, which is fun.
I love that.
Yeah.
That is so exciting. I love that you listen to what your people want and you make it happen. And I think that's why you continue to be successful. Chelsey's actually over at the Build-A-Bracelet Bar and is going to learn a little bit more about it and kind of show us through the steps. All right?
Yeah,
Cool.
absolutely.
Let's do it.
All right, guys, so now we are at the Build Your Own Bracelets here, and this is something brand new to your store. But first, Nina, I have to say, walking in here for the very first time, the energy and the empowerment and the way you build other women up is just so aspiring. And I love, love, love the vibes that you have going on in here. And now, with this new addition, that's exactly what you're doing, is still continuing to bring people in the community together.
Yes, exactly. I mean, the whole idea just came from the community. Just like you said, like we're always listening to what people want. They want more customization. They want to create special memories with each other.
Right.
And so we came out with this whole line of charms. There's letters, there's numbers, there's birthstones, and then there's all these cute little signature charms that we wanted to create so that you could express exactly what you wanted on a permanent bracelet or a bracelet with clasp or an anklet or a necklace. It's like
so many options. Yeah, which is great because everyone wants something different, but you're giving them so many different options. And not just that, but you have the space now for parties.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. So we want it to be inclusive and have everybody be able to participate in this. So we created kind of a choose your own size, which can go all the way down to, you know, a little girl that's 5, up to a mom, up to a grandma, up to a bachelorette. Pick your chain, pick your charms, put them on a little order sheet like we do in Texas when we're making our burritos.
Yes.
And this will be the easiest way.
The greatest idea.
Yeah, bring it right over here and we create it for you from scratch.
So fun. And you mentioned bachelorette parties. So you can come in, birthday parties, bachelorette parties, and bring your entire group in, create something, and just more so create those memories so that you're not just walking away with, hey, we went and did this together, but hey, I now have a keepsake to always remember our get together by.
Exactly. You can schedule it ahead of time on our website, come in with your group. And the great thing about this is the feedback we were receiving is everybody's unique. Everybody's their own person and everyone doesn't necessarily want to create the same thing.
Right.
So even though you're together with your loved ones, everyone can still create their own personalized piece and leave with either something that matches or something that doesn't. So it's great.
I love this idea. So this is something brand new to your store. What else is on the horizon for you?
Well, I'm excited to be able to tell you guys this because it's been in the works for a while. We're going to be opening a second store in Dallas, in West Village, in just a couple months. So we'll be bringing Build-A-Bracelet, the Forever Bracelet Bar, all of that to Dallas in just a couple months.
Girlfriend, you are continuing to kill it. I love this for you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us here.
Thank you.
Well, Chelsey, I would say that our visit here to Nina Berenato was charmed.
Absolutely.
I have a surprise for you guys.
What? What do we have?
You're so sweet.
Something.
Oh my goodness, Nina, thank you.
Of course, for you, welcome back to Texas. And for you, Trevor, pride always.
All year round.
Yes.
Nina, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, I'll see you soon.
Thank you. How great is this?
This is so cute.
I love it.
Make sure that you stop by Nina's location right here at Domain Northside to take home some meaningful bling to add to your collection.
I love this so much.
It's so cute.
Should we go get more charms?
Yes,
I mean,
please.
there's a whole bunch.
Yeah,
do it.
let's go.